Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2. Hope you liked this video and hit that subscribe button. Speaking of which, the Prospect Hut has been fully monetized as we speak, so every time you watch my videos on there, I will be getting a couple of pennies, a couple of coins there, and very, very excited about that. Wasn't expecting it to be monetized so quickly. I'm very happy that it's reached its goal. Wasn't expecting it, to be honest with you. When I started, I was just playing around with it. I like talking about Mets prospects anyway. So it's all because of you that happened. You watch the videos, you subscribe to the videos, you share it, I guess. You let people know it's been out there. So it's all because of you that happened. Now we're going to have a potpourri of things in this video. A lot of Yankee stuff and a little Met tidbit as well in this video. As you know, the Mets going to sign Sean Manaea. He's been with the Giants the last few years, with the Padres, the A's. I'll have something on the Baseball Hut later after I record this. But here we go from MLB Trade Rumors. Headline: AL notes, Angels, Tigers, and Yankees. Oh my! According to Robert Murray of Fansided, the Angels had interest in center fielders Kevin Kiermaier and Harrison Bader before they signed with the Blue Jays and Mets, respectively. The news isn't necessarily a surprise given the club's reported interest in boasting the club's outfield mix with the likes of Michael A. Taylor and Adam Duvall. Taylor, in particular, fills a similar role to Bader and Kiermaier as a glove-first outfield option who offers a plus glove in center field and roughly league average offense. That being said, both Bader and Kiermaier are elite defensive center fielders who have received at least semi-regular playing time throughout their careers. Given their status as regular best suited for center field, the Angels' interest in the duo is noteworthy even in spite of the fact that both players have already signed elsewhere, as it could indicate a willingness to move franchise face and future Hall of Famer Mike Trout out of center field. Despite his solid defense and lengthy track record at the position, rumors of the Angels moving Trout out of center field have been floated somewhat regularly in recent years, dating back to 2022, when former Angels skipper Joe Manfred told reporters that the club was considering playing Brandon Marsh as the club's regular center fielder. Moving Trout to a corner or even DH isn't without logic, after all he's seen his start fade somewhat in recent years due to a rash of injuries that left him to play just 237 games in the last 3 seasons. I would mention he has a back issue. So that's something you have to bear in mind. Okay, there's some more stuff around the American League. Longtime Tigers slugger J.D. Martinez is currently a free agent after a rebound season with the Dodgers where he crushed 33 homers in just 113 games. Early in his career, Martinez spent 3.5 seasons in Detroit, found great success with the club as he slashed 399 home runs in 458 games during his tenure with them. With Detroit on the rise after finishing second in the AL Central last year, adding a power bat like Martinez to the club's lineup could make some sense. And MLB.com's Mark Feinstein indicates the club is believed to have some interest in a reunion with the veteran slugger. Okay, the Yankees have hired Pat Rustler as their newest assistant hitting coach, according to a report from Randy Miller of NJ Advanced Media. Rustler, it doesn't matter, has previously served as hitting coach for both the Expos and Mets, and his stay in Queens coincided with the club's nationally pennant-winning season back in 2015. He was not the hitting. What are you talking about? He may have been the assistant hitting coach. Kevin Long was the hitting coach here. Rustler's most recent role was as assistant hitting coach for the Nationals. Though the sides parted ways early this offseason, the Nats overhauled their coaching staff. Early, he was the Mets' assistant hitting coach with the Mets, not the hitting coach. Gotta get it right. Earlier this offseason, the Yankees added James Rolson as their hitting coach and tapped Brad Ausmus to replace new Mets manager Carlos Mendoza as the club's bench coach. Now, this is from MLBTradeRumors.com. This is about the Yankees again. But I would mention, though, that there is a report out there by John Morosi that Shota Amanaga is getting close to decide where he's going to sign. MLB Insider, which I follow on Twitter, This person is saying that the front runner for that is the Dodgers again. So let's just keep that in mind. Headline: Yankees interested in Jesus Luzardo and Shane Bieber. Earlier reports suggested the Yankees were talking with the Marlins about their starting pitching. And USA Today's Bob Nightingale had some specifics by writing that New York is interested in left-hander Jesus Luzardo. In addition, the Yankees have also checked in the Guardians about righty Shane Bieber, Nightingale adds. These two pitchers represent the wide range of options the Bronx Bombers are considering. And they look for rotation help. Luzardo would be a longer-term add as the 26-year-old is arbitration controlled through the 26th season and is only arbitration eligible for the first time this winter. Bieber is projected to earn $12.2 million this year, which is slated to be his final season before free agency. Though Bieber is reportedly open to signing an extension with his new team in the event of a trade, that probably won't be an option with the Yankees in particular, since New York so rarely breaks an unofficial team rule about offering contract extensions. Because Cleveland almost always moves its higher-paid players prior to free agency, Bieber has been rumored as a trade candidate for years, and that speculation has been peaking now that he is entering his final year of team control. The Guardians have already dealt one veteran pitcher in Cal Quantrill this offseason, and given the talented but generally inexperienced nature of the rest of the Cleveland's rotation, the Guardians could potentially opt to hang on to Bieber to further bolster its own pitching staff. There's also the fact that Bieber pitched only 128 innings, and 23 due to elbow inflammation. As much as Bieber could help the Guardians, however, it seems likely that the team wouldn't hesitate to move a pitcher who might not be part of their future in exchange for a longer-term asset. Whether or not the Yankees might match up well with the Guardians is another matter, as New York already dealt away a good chunk of their younger pitching assets in the Juan Soto deal, and the Yankees' young infield depth might not hold as much appeal to the Cleveland team that already has plenty of young infielders. Naturally, the Bombers aren't going to have much interest in dealing top minor league talent for just a year of Bieber's services, yet they could be willing to explore such a move for 3 years of Luzardo. Unlike with Bieber and the Guardians, there is no ticking clock on Luzardo's time in Miami, so President of Baseball Operations Peter Bendix would probably have to be bowled over by an offer to move the left-hander. The Marlins might well look to move a starter for hitting help, yet any of Edward Cabrera, Trevor Rogers, or even Braxton Garrett could be likelier trade candidates in Luzardo. With Sandy Alcantara missing 2024 due to Tommy John's surgery, Luzardo and Yuri Perez are lined up as the cornerstones of the talented Miami rotation. And finally in this video, again, we got just a potpourri of stuff today. Let's skip to this interesting thing about the Red Sox. Red Sox made Jansen available. Four-time All-Star closer Kenley Jansen, keep an eye on him with the Dodgers, is available in trades. The Red Sox are telling teams from USA Today. Boston said they have told at least one free agent they must clear salary before they can make an offer. Jansen, who's 36, will earn $16 million in 2024. The second year of his 2-year contract, he represents a more affordable and shorter-term closer option to free agent Josh Hader. Haven't heard much of Hader. He's been very quiet. Okay. Steinbrenner willing to add to Yankee rotation. Okay. New York Yankees' big offseason move to date has been the blockbuster trade for outfielder Juan Soto, one of the most productive hitters in all of baseball. That still leaves the matter of an uncertain rotation behind ace and reigning AL Cy Young Award winner Jarrett Cole. The Yankees were heavily involved in the Yoshinobu Yamamoto bidding before he inked with the Dodgers. And again, as I said, Shota Imanaga and the Dodgers seem to be getting closer to signing. We'll keep you up to date on that, which suggests a willingness to spend big to improve that particular deficit. Indeed, John Heyman of the New York Post reports that owner Hal Steinbrenner is willing to greenlight a notable addition to the rotation. The Yankees have at least cursory interest in the top two remaining free agent starters, Blake Snell and Jordan Montgomery. As well, they're among the teams engaged with the White Sox and Dylan Cease, the ace whom Chicago's likely looking to deal. Heyman also adds that trade conversations with the Marlins about one of their rotation arms is on the radar. All signs point to the Yankees making a needle-moving addition to their core of starters, And there are names still available who fit that particular bill. Okay. Mets probably done addressing rotation. Speaking of New York rotations, the Mets going into 2024 under new lead exec David Stearns were tasked with addressing the rotation that saw Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer depart via deadline trades in 2023. Like the crosstown Yankees, the Mets were a heavy presence in the chase for Yamamoto, and indeed they reportedly matched the $325 million price tag on Yamamoto's Dodger contract. That is not true. The Dodgers matched it. The Mets had the highest bid. The Dodgers matched it. Writers are lazy. Get it right. Now, though, a less ambitious approach seems to be in place. After signing reclamation project Luis Severino and trading for Adrian Hauser earlier this offseason, the Mets on Sunday reportedly agreed to terms with veteran lefty Sean Manaea and his newfound upside. When it comes to the remaining noteworthy rotation arms out there, however, the Mets may be taking a pass. Will Sampson Athletic reports. At this point, the Mets seem unlikely to add another starting pitcher this offseason. According to people familiar with the club's thinking, however, it's possible they add depth via a minor league signing or something similar. This tracks the general notion that the Mets, while realistically hoping for a bounce back 2024 in the tough NL East, are mostly focused on 25 and beyond. And finally, a lot of stuff here today. Brewers not expected to trade Burns. Mr. Burns. The Milwaukee Brewers are not expected to trade ace Corbin Burns this offseason. Reports USA Today. Burns is a year away from free agency. The Brewers have a recent history of trading core players when they're approaching free agency. That said, Milwaukee won the NL Central in 2023 and could win it again in 24. Keeping Mr. Burns and trying to make a run is understandable. And of course, the Brewers could always put Burns on the trade block at the deadline should things not work out. They would assume risk by doing so. Look what happened with Brandon Woodruff. But keeping Burns is their best chance to contend this season. As long as he's healthy, he would be very in demand at the deadline and would also help the Brewers stay in the race. So you let me know what you think about this video. I thank you again for subscribing to the Prospect Hut. I'll leave the link in there if you're interested in it. If not, that's okay. But thank you again. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button for the Baseball Hut too, and I'll see you later.